That could have been the end of us. The whole town. How could we defend ourselves against that? We didn't deserve this.
All right. There we go. You guys can hear me now. There we go. All right. All right, you guys. All right, you guys can hear me. All right, so I beat this game yesterday, and I wanted to do a quote-unquote like live review, I suppose. I'm just gonna do some gameplay. I still have some side missions that I didn't complete. I didn't do all the side missions. I beat the game at like a level 36. And quests. Side mission was the closest one. And main. That's already done. What happens is when you beat the game starts over again from right before the last pretty much mission. Pretty much, so I can just keep repeat that. I want to do, but all these shits are so fucking far away. Moment of peace. Let's try to do this. All right, and I got some fast travel, so I'm going to use that to get over here. Damn! Shit! Alright. Fuck. Alright. The nearest one is right here. Alright. Alright. So, if I can possibly get the platinum on this game, it doesn't seem like a hard platinum to get, only because it doesn't. I mean, it just, you guys got to do things in the game. It's everything's based on. They're not impossible to get. It doesn't actually require like a second playthrough to get them. You can always go back to places you've been. I know there's a trophy for like scanning multiple things and whatnot. But overall, the game is not a bad game. And during my first impressions, I told you guys I loved what they was able to do for of how diverse they made the game. Let me save it just in case I die on my way to this location. But I love how diverse they made this game with like the characters. They showed some love to the black folks in here, even though I think the voice casting for half like the characters in here are extremely off. There wouldn't be characters I would have used, but as far as visuals, they did that really good. I do find that the game, after like the honeymoon phase is over, even though I love the gameplay, it does get repetitive after a while, and I'm not a big fan of the combat. Like, I love taking down. Let me see. I love taking down the robots. I love fighting like the Thunderjaws, Snapjaws, and whatnot. But when it comes to fighting fucking bandits, they somehow are 3 times more powerful than the fucking robots you fight. Like, I can have like a 7-minute fight with a robot and die in like half a minute to a fucking bandit. And I think that combat system, whatever they have, they're just fucking rusty as all hell. And as far as the story goes, I love it. I love the story. I just hate the ending. And I'm not gonna spoil the ending for it. It was just nothing special, like a horrible lead up. Let me get out of here. I'll take these while he destroys them fuckheads for me. Whoa, whoa, motherfucker! Oh, fucking, where's my fucking arrow? Fuck you, bitch. I'll take that. Alright. I don't know how long that shit's gonna last, but this motherfucker coming at me? Hold up, let me get my flame one. Oh, damn it. Why are you running, bruh? Hold up. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Whatever. Anyway, yeah, graphics is good in this game. Unfortunately, I have to play without HDR so I can do the stream. And I didn't. People were saying like the lip syncing was off. I didn't notice that. I think the only thing my issue was, which isn't game breaking, is just the casting for some of these characters. I can't stand these fucking birds. Ooh. Did I really go without fucking ammo? Like, the casting for where my rope caster for some of these characters are like I said are a bit off. Yeah. Oh shit. And I have no good fucking. How's he still flying if I tied his ass down? Nope, too many. Fuck. Come on. Fuck me.
Safe. A few minutes anyway.
No, dude, this is not spoilers. I'm only doing side missions, bro. I beat the game. I'm not. There's no main missions left for me to do. However, I would like to get a trophy for the level 40 and level 50. I beat this game at level 36. Shit. Fuck. I need some of that tall grass.
This has to be the Banuk camp that Vilgan told me about. So what happened to the other mercenaries you sent?
And I have like no ammo. I forgot. I was at the store and I didn't stock up. Yeah, some of our resource package, some stuff I upgraded and some things I didn't. And like I said, there were some cauldrons that I missed that I'm going back to get, and
it's heavy.
Cause I'm still not able to hijack 100% of the ammos. I'm able to hijack like I believe a Thunderjaw and whatnot, but what's this? All right, who I got to talk to? There we go. Oh well, let me stock up right here. All right. Since you max rank on the last mission, the last mission should be a breeze. Even though I didn't die all in the last mission. I'm just saying I was just really disappointed in the last mission. AGM asked me, do I think this game is game of the year? Like I said, when I first got my hands on it, during that first play, I was like, yeah, this is definitely game of the year contender, and it still could possibly be, but for what this game has to offer is not that hard to top. How can I say this? I said it was better than The Witcher, and people really attacked me for that. Now, here's the thing. And I think the only reason why I enjoy this more than The Witcher is because I guess I had a better time with it. Now I can possibly go into The Witcher now that I played this and with a better appreciation for it. But as far as game of the year, I mean, there's a lot of time left in this year. This is definitely a good start, but people got to understand this is not even according to the critics, isn't even the best game available on the PlayStation 4. And if it is, that means we overrated a lot of the other games that that were available. Wait, is he not going to attack me? Oh, he's not. All right, that means we overrated games like Uncharted, Bloodborne, what else? The games they claim is the best, Nier and all this other shit. If Horizon Zero Dawn is gonna be like that game, then we overrated all the other games of the past. Now, where's the main nigga I need to talk to, or do I have to investigate the? All right, talk to the bunkus. Any tracks? Anything pointing in my direction? Oh, wow. No, I don't want to exit. I need to... Who is it that I need to talk to? Nobody's like highlighted. I mean, there's a sales dude, but I don't think I need to... Who's over here?
In Banur, they already sing songs about the hunts I've completed.
Oh, well, I'm here. Let me do a quick save on this one.
Yes.
Niggas sleeping on that Ghost Recon because that shit is whack, dude. That shit is trash. It's not even Ghost Recon. That shit is good enough as the Division DLC, honestly. Where do I have to go? Like, let's see what's up here. Everybody's like fucking praying. But can I go? Is there some place I could jump up here? Alright, cool. Okay, so now they want to fucking put it. There we go. Where did they just have that shit at? I could have sworn I just seen. They want me to go down here, unless I have to like. Is there anything to investigate? There's nobody to talk to. Trade with merchant. All right, what about you guys over here? Damn. Do any of you serve any of importance?
Her tribe is on the right path. The Nora have learned much from the machines.
And I think if I go this way, it means I'm leaving. So where the fuck is it? Let me go further out so they can re-put the. Now I'm exiting. All right, 59 feet away. What's there? All right, why should I have to look at some dumb shit like this? Oh, there you go. All right.
Greetings, Nora. I am Tikuk.
He said knock over those aiming dumb. You get a trophy for that shit, right? You gotta knock over what? How many of them?
I've never seen anything like this.
The blue light is strong here. My people travel far.
I'm playing Mass Effect, even though, like I said, I'm not a big fan of RPGs. But I tell people, if people were like, "Oh, why are you getting Horizon? Ain't like you're gonna beat it." I did beat it.
It is all
And I've got, I think over 40. I did it in over 40 hours. And
I know about the duration.
games like Horizon, honestly, for RPG noobs, for those who are not a big fan of the genre, I think Horizon's a good game for those who aren't, who want to get their feet wet with those type of games. I think it's a good,
What's with the big guy?
a good game to get into for those who aren't big in RPG games like that. So.
The keening was the wind, snapping off the mountain's frozen face. But no, it was the Thunderjaw's song. I found it crouched on its haunches.
Yeah.
Its metal.
And I'm sorry, I'm not going to ruin anything, but the boss fight, the last part of the game, honestly, is just very, very underwhelming. Very, very underwhelming. It's actually unfair.
We have not stripped and gleaned this one.
You said
Treated with the care
Mass Effect is social justice warrior.
The machines.
I don't know. I haven't, like I said, I haven't dwelled deep into the Mass Effect's lore. I think I played the first one, and I think I've started Mass Effect 2. I didn't play Mass Effect 3. And I kind of obviously didn't get far enough to like expand to know what it's about, but it is what it is. I'm getting Mass Effect on Xbox only because, one, with EA Access I get the early trial, is discounted, and I played a whole lot on my PlayStation with
Have any other Outlanders come
with Horizon and Ratchet and Clank, and now Uncharted I just started. So Mass Effect I'll get on the Xbox because majority of my, or all of my third parties I pretty much play on the Xbox. So
they ate with us. Then, when they were satisfied, there was nothing they could do.
I've actually not complained about games having the SJW elements at all. I've actually never complained that a game has the SJW elements. However, if you want to consider this SJW elements, I said feminists will love games like Horizon. It's a feminist dream game. It's definitely a feminist dream game. And I also said I certainly believe that Aloy is a lesbian. You know what I mean? So far there was no acts to prove that, but just by observation, that's what I just picked up on. It just seems like her character, and I'm pretty sure someday soon the developers, when the time is right, will confirm that Aloy is like either bisexual or a lesbian. I guarantee it. But I've never said a game has SJW elements. Never. That's never came out of my mouth. I've accused people of being SJW for the way they react to shit, but all right, where they want me to go now? I probably gotta go upstairs to where I was headed. Search signals with your focus. Talk to. Yo, if they make me fight that big ass shit again, I don't honestly, even though I beat the Thunder, took down 2 Thunderjaws, I don't like doing it. It's just not a fun fight at all.
Shamans say the herds move this way.
All right, come on. Where is the
May there be songs in your name.
I'm gonna try to go upstairs. Yeah, all right. So believe it or not, Sony, I think with their exclusives have a lot of, you know, female-based games, and that's not a problem. You know what I mean? But I feel like, all right, we get the point. We get the point. You know what I mean? But there's nothing wrong with female protagonists in games or antagonists in games. I don't care if they're sexy or butchy or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like some could argue that they're just pushing it heavily, and they're doing it at a perfect time where for some reason women feel like they're losing their rights, and every other day there's a new women's dedicated day or a new women's march or some shit like that. And I feel like you got games like Horizon. It's a wonderful game, nothing against it. You got games like Nier, you got games like The Last of Us, you got what else just came out or was about to come out that they're about to put out and whatnot. There's a lot of games that, you know, that heavily focus on female protagonists as heroes, and this game really does it, even coming down to like religious aspects, like all the like the gods and stuff that they try to remake are now in this game is portrayed as women. So just to give you guys a heads up about that if you haven't picked up on that yet, but it is what it is. And then like even with the it's like the women are like the heroes of this game. The males seem really dependent. Now I'm not accusing this game of anything. I'm just saying it's just a very heavy focus on the female side of things. So, but it is what it is. It doesn't change that the game is good or not. The story is still good. However, I do think after my playthrough, and even I did it on my first impressions, the game is a bit overrated. Same thing with Zelda, completely overrated. Good games, great games, but overrated. The fact that Zelda's damn near 10 on everybody's score is a bit like asinine. Where do they want me to? Do I just gotta talk to this dude twice or something like that? Like, I hear them niggas, but where? Hold on. Let's go. I hear them, but where?
Keep your skills sharp.
Search signals.
Nora, was she exiled to wander?
All right. Thing about the focus, I don't like using focus a lot because it makes you fucking move so slow. All right, what did you search for signals with your focus? I'm searching for signals. You think this game plays a lot like Tomb Raider? I get where you say why you say that with some of the you know, the bone. It does. They have their own. I guess. I know what. I guess, and I love Tomb Raider a whole lot. definitely one of my favorite games with the reboot and Rise of the Tomb Raider. Wasn't a big fan of like the older games that came out during PlayStation, only because I wasn't gaming on a PlayStation then, and I don't even think Tomb Raider came out for the 64. I could be wrong. I know it was like for the Saturn and whatnot. What the hell? Investigate. All right. I don't know why this game is doing right now, like out of all missions I've done, doing a poor job of indicating where you need to be or where you have to go. Oh, there you go, you son of a bitch. Ah, do I have to go up there? I'm not really feeling that idea. Because if I have to fight this big ass, I know that's one of them shits up there. Alright, let's go.
This is how the Banuk must have gotten up the mountain.
There we go. I have to fight a fucking Thunderjaw again. Because you just don't fight them enough. Can I give you guys a hint of what you do for the last mission that wouldn't consider be a spoiler? I mean, I won't tell you exactly what happened, but the fight is just beyond fucking annoying. Yeah, I fought the Stormbird. I believe I fought all the birds. I fought, there's this massive one that's harder to kill, that you can't really just use normal shit on it. I had to, actually first time I ran from the shit and I had to fight him again during the last portion of the game and whatnot. But, the Thunderbird, I forgot the name of the all the birds, but there's one that's just extremely fucking massive. Oh shit, is that ours? Fuck that. I forgot I have quiet sprint. Damn, that texture popped in was horrible.
Never mind that.
Yeah, the tall necks are pretty cool to do.
Uncovered some kind of ancient device, plain as an anvil. That's what affects the machines.
So what they mean by SJW elements is that people are SJW social justice warriors. So some people feel like video games, TV shows, movies, even award shows are going out of their way to push the SJW agenda, pointing out, so they'll, like for example, Beauty and the Beast didn't have a gay character in there before, but the new one, they got to throw a gay character in there just to please the LGBT community, you know what I mean? To prove that showing where they stand with the public on, like, you know, gay rights and shit like that. They feel like with all these high, you know, quality games coming out, they're making females now the protagonists versus you know, the common He-Man hero shit. So that's what they mean. Like for example, but for me, this SJW shit is everybody's getting what they want, but I'm still waiting for a black hero, you know, somebody that's kicking ass as a main character of a lead fucking game, not no indie game, not no second class game. I want like a #1 with a black dude or a black woman as the D man, like, you know what I mean? So that's why I don't give a fuck about who they put in games like that. Shit's never gonna matter to me until I see that shit. You know what I mean?
Sending a signal all this time.
Because if one could argue, honestly, one could argue that Aloy should have been black. One can really argue that. One could easily argue that Aloy should have been black.
Get back to the camp before the machines tear it apart.
Yeah, all right. Mafia 3. The guy wasn't all black. He was definitely mixed, and I'm pretty sure they scanned in like a Hispanic person to play the character. Like the character models isn't of a black man; it's actually of a Hispanic man, if I'm not mistaken, Hispanic or Native American. I'm sorry if I'm for anybody who feel offended by that. As far as Watch Dogs 2, that guy was a fucking queer, like, to the max. And that's not, I'm not being discriminatory or anything like that, but that's not, he wasn't a proper representation of someone, like, black. Alright, what I gotta do now? Who they want me to fuck up? Alright. What the? Who the?
Keep your distance.
I got his bitch ass.
Defend the camp. Do what you must.
What? Damn, are my shit not long enough? He fucked his bitch ass up. Hold on. Fuck you, nigga. One hit, bitch. Alright, what we got? Ah, shit. Whoa.
A sharp song.
Ah, bitch. What the fuck?
The hunt is back.
I got something for his ass. I'm still knocking shit off.
Yes. Roar and rend at me. I don't
Bitch.
fear it.
Yeah, he dead. But if I had to give this game a score, honestly, Horizon Zero Dawn is definitely it's an 8.5. I know somebody who's willing to give this game a fucking 6, and he returned it. I'm gonna have him on the video maybe tonight or tomorrow. We'll do a video. He'll explain what he didn't like about it. All right. Honestly, I don't know if I wasn't paying attention, but this side mission seemed pointless as fuck.
Nora, did you know this change would come upon us?
Not exactly. Although I know there is a lot changing in our world. This time
Yeah, Lucas, we're gonna have to talk about that. Get this man in the video. I was gonna have you in a party so you could explain that to me. Matter of fact, join me in the party now, and so we can discuss this, so we can let the people know what's going on. We can use the next next 20 minutes to talk about that.
We are left with many songs, but more for mourning than gratitude.
So what now?
Yeah, people are legit saying Horizon Zero Dawn is Sony's best exclusive, and that's why I was like, okay, if that's the case, games like Uncharted 4, Bloodborne, what are the game that was good before that? Those were extremely overrated. If Horizon's their best exclusive, it's a great first entry. No, I won't say it's their best exclusive. It's Guerrilla's best game by far. By far. Their best game. Easily their best game by far. And I am not a fool, so I'm not gonna sit there and fucking walk or drive that whole fucking way. I bought a whole bunch of travel shit, so I'm gonna just fast travel my ass right here. These motherfuckers think I'm crazy. All right, give props to that studio for. Yeah. And you know what? And I do wish that, like for example, people like the Coalition and 343 get the opportunity to make something outside of what they normally do, and I hope they get the support that it does. And because Microsoft doesn't really have many studios, they have to rely on people like Insomniac for games like Sunset Overdrive, Crytek for games like Rise, Capcom for games like Dead Rising, and whatnot. And that's not a problem. That is actually not a problem if you have third-party partnerships that can make these games for you. But they still haven't addressed something, because I mean the Xbox, people want to say Quantum Break is the Xbox version of Uncharted. I don't believe that. Tomb Raider could have been that if they if they would have just honey dicked the industry, they could have did that. But they don't. Xbox doesn't have its Uncharted. The Xbox doesn't. I feel scalebound. What Horizon is to PlayStation right now, I feel scalebound could have easily been that for the Xbox if Platinum didn't honey dick Microsoft, and didn't make fucking Nier. So, all right, return to Valon. Where are you, mother? 108 feet away. All right. What the fuck? They keep changing direction. Is this nigga downstairs or something? All right. And one thing I appreciate about this game is the 3D, the map. Like when I was going through the map, that's all 3D. That's pretty fucking impressive. There you go. Yo. I gotta No. No. How do I turn your audio on? Oh, you have to allow it in your settings, bro. Party settings. Allow. Alright, can you hear me? Yo, Lucas, allow your voice to be shared if you can hear me, because I can't hear you. Alright, we in this party. Alright. Alright, my bad. I'm trying. Lucas is in here, but I can't hear him in my Hey, I think he gotta fix his audio.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with Outlander. Are you looking for?
All right. So why can't I hear you?
I know your face. You came back. How did we fare?
Expensively.
That's what I was afraid of.
Lucas, why can't I hear you, bruh?
Tame machines. It's hard to explain, but there was a kind of signal that calmed them.
If you can, hit me up with a like.
Gambling's a shoddy job.
And a share. 26 people watching. I only gonna give you 10 likes. I can at least get an additional 17. Technically, another 10 dislikes for it to match up.
What do you want? Cards of silks? Hoisted on my own purse strings.
All right. What did I get for that? Nothing?
Can I interest you in a reasonable share?
All right.
Lucrative opportunity?
What else do I have? Treasure boxes. What we got here? Take that. Yep. Damn, why these shits gotta be fucking far away? Yo, can anybody
do you hear
hit me up
kid?
with the how I can, like, I just joined a party while broadcasting, right? And I don't know how, oh, maybe my volume's all the way. Hold up. Lucas.
Watch that shit.
There you go.
God, you see, it's your fault, man. You see that shit? Ain't my fault.
My bad, bro. My bad, dude. My bad. All right, I'm gonna try to.
My shit.
Are you fucking kidding me? All right, I'm gonna do kill Glint Hawks. I don't want to kill another fucking hawk. But it's the closest one to me, I believe. The closest side mission to me.
All right, so look, since these people can hear my shit now,
Yeah.
I want to preface everything I'm gonna say that because you're gonna ask me questions, right?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Go ahead, because they can hear you now.
I'm gonna preface this by saying that I have a level 13 on my trophy score on PlayStation, and I'm really low on my Xbox one. So it's not coming from an Xbox fanboy. Any of my opinions, it's coming from somebody who's played other RPGs like The Witcher 3.
Okay.
Let's just put it that way, so no one can blow me up saying you're an Xbot and all this bullshit.
Okay. All right. So Lucas is about to give his review on Horizon Zero Dawn and what he likes about it. It's probably the most unpopular opinion of this game that I ever heard, other than Hard 8's. So let me ask you this: is this do you still own Horizon?
No, I don't.
And why don't you own Horizon anymore? Well, like, would you return it?
I returned the collector's edition. I got my $119 back from Best Buy, and it was the best choice I made. Because you know, people are saying that. I heard what you said earlier about you know, people are saying that this is better than other exclusives and all that crap. No, it's not. It is not better than Bloodborne. It's not better than Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4 storytelling sits all over this game's storytelling. Period. Number 2. Bloodborne as a whole, when you want to say the world and population, the world is more populated, the world is more interesting. And that's without a game that has barely any story is beating this game. I'll say this, Guerrilla Games knows how to make a pretty world. They know how to make a great terrain. But when it comes to backing that up with population and AI balancing, they suck at it.
Okay. All right. So now you said when we were in the party, I want to say it was yesterday, you said if you scored this game, you would give it like a fucking 6. Now
I give it a 6 or a 5.
Wow. And is there any reason you would score it that low?
Well, there's a couple of reasons. Number one, the audio a lot of times doesn't match up with the miles. You think a game that's been developed since 2011 would have that down. I would preface that by saying, once the coat of paint wore off from me, that's when the flaws started coming out. That's when I started noticing it. Just like how when the people talk, you can see the skin on their face move, but their teeth just stay together. Like when you talk, does your teeth stay together? Or does your mouth move?
Yeah.
I noticed all that shit. Just like, okay, there's dialogue trees like in Mass Effect and also like in Witcher. Now there's a brain by one, there's a heart by another. Basically saying that you're making a choice with your mind or a choice with your heart or something like that. Unlike in The Witcher or Mass Effect, those choices, no matter what you make, it doesn't matter. You can be a dickhead to everybody in the game, so they'll play out the same way. It doesn't matter.
Wow.
Then why are there dialogue trees if they don't even matter?
I did notice that as far as like you could choose a way to say something and it doesn't really make that much of a difference. I mean, I think Aloy's tone barely changes, you know what I mean? But okay, I understand that. Now, you had, without spoiling, you said you also had a problem with the ending.
Oh, the ending is absolutely terrible. For everything, I'm not gonna spoil it, but for everything you go through, for all the difficulty spikes in this game and all the bullshit you put up with, it is not worth it. And if you don't see the ending coming from a mile away, then I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
The ending is terrible. It's absolutely, and you know what too, that's another thing too. I heard people saying that Rise of the Tomb Raider story was so crap compared to this. Well, at least when I beat Rise of the Tomb Raider, I felt some kind of satisfaction. Unlike this game where I saw it coming like a kid from a mile away.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And now you said. Go ahead.
Almost when Aloy was, I mean, everybody knows that this she gets scanned, and it has Elizabeth Sobek in at the beginning of the game. You couldn't get into the room, but later part in the game you can get into a room, right?
Yeah.
Why is it saying Elizabeth Sobek if she's not what the ending portrays her to be? You know what I'm saying? You see it from a mile away when you get scanned the second time.
Gotcha. And you said something interesting. You said this game should have been no more than 10 hours long.
No more than 10 hours long, because it feels like you have a little bit of story progression, then nothing for hours, and then they drop in the middle of the game all this information on you, which could have been spread apart throughout the game. Like, you know, I keep mentioning The Witcher. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but at least that game, its story was spread throughout the whole experience. Also, the side quests too contributed to part of your main story. Like, if you didn't help the character on your side quests, they affected your main story. None of your side quests affected your main story.
Okay, I can see that, because there's some, yeah, I see that, because there's like some side quest I haven't even done. That's why I'm, what the fuck, doing some now.
If the game would have been 10 hours long, if they wouldn't try to be as ambitious as other open world games, then it might have been a great game, because you could have paced it according to how fleshed out your story is. Because let's be honest with you, it's a 10-hour story in a 40 to 50-hour experience if you stretch it at that most.
Okay, yeah, and I see that, because I feel like to me the game honestly isn't really that long. I mean, you can do the game if you did like the main missions and whatnot. You can probably do this game in a day or two. Honestly, it's 21. What was it? Is it 21 missions, right? Main missions, and I don't know how many side missions there are. I honestly couldn't tell you because I haven't done them all. But I mean, BG said the side missions were some of the best side missions he played in the open world RPG. Would you agree?
No, because let's take another example for The Witcher 3. I can play a side mission that's just as fleshed out as most open world games main campaign. Honestly, I really could. Like, you could take a Witcher side mission, like let's say Last of Us Left Behind was the DLC for Last of Us, right?
Yeah.
Basically, you could have a side mission in The Witcher that's just as long and fleshed out as that one DLC.
Wow.
Yes.
And so you would say this game is overrated, right?
It's very overrated. Very, very overrated. And also to the menu system. Let's talk about that.
Okay, yeah. Tell us about that.
The menu system is very clunky. Okay, let's say you go to another menu system and you want to go into a set tree. Instead, in this game, you have to press X, go into it, and press circle to get out. And that might sound like a minor nitpick, but when you're wanting to get back into the game as quick as possible, that's pretty hindering. I don't know why they have you add those extra steps. Now, I know people in the comments, I can see are saying I'm grasping at straws. Just because I don't share the same opinion as you doesn't mean I'm grasping at straws for what I don't like about the game.
Okay, yeah, and so I'm assuming you can see what's in the chat.
Yeah, I can see
right now. All right.
Yeah, I'm watching the chat go by.
And you said, I forgot, you said there was something else that you said in when we were in the chat earlier the other day about the game. You said actually you felt you was disappointed, like almost ripped off.
I do feel ripped off because look, I've been looking forward to this game honestly, with like really looking forward to it since the moment they announced it, because I felt like it was going to be a fresh new IP. It was going to deliver me something very different. You know, so a new experience, not a part 4, not a part 3, not a prequel, not a remake, but a new experience. And all I got was the best parts of every other game, but not done as well as the other games did.
Dang.
Okay, wow, that's
It's the third face today.
Okay, so what do you think about? All right, what is some goods that you have about Horizon?
Some goods? Well, look, the world itself, the terrain, the way it's set up, it's awesome. It really is. I don't like the 3D map because I feel like you have a little bit of a lag when you want to scroll across it because it's loading the different geographies of it. But the world itself is beautiful. Anything like, I'll put it like this too. The machines are done really well, but the bandits, on the other hand, you can tell they're an afterthought because they're not Oh god, they're not even animated. They're so stiff. Like, you know how the machines, they have these really fluid animations, the way they attack you, the way they just act in the world. The bandits they look very stiff. Also, I don't like the fact that I can have a compelling fight like you've experienced with a machine, and then go into a bandit camp and the bandits hit me twice and I'm dead.
Yeah, that's been a common complaint that I have. I've gone on record and on Twitter to say that the bandit fights in Horizon Zero Dawn are like the worst in any video game. Like the human to human combat is the worst because there's no way. And here's where I would agree, and a lot of people don't agree with me, but there's no way you can go and face a 50-foot like fucking robot T-Rex and have a compelling fight for about like almost 10 minutes, and you take some licks from that shit. You take guns from it, you take a tail whip, you take a stomping, and you survive. And then you go into a measly bandit camp and get hit with a spear maybe once or twice, and it's over. Like, I've never understood that.
Now there are people saying, well, I didn't get close enough to the bandits for them to hit me and all. I'm sorry, but when you're in the beginning,
what exactly do
to
you
me,
do here?
I want to go stealth kill these people because you get more XP when you stealth kill them.
Gotta be playing hammer.
Yeah, so of course I'm gonna want to go stealth kill them. I'm not gonna want to stand right outside the bandit camp and snipe everybody from outside and not get as much XP, because isn't getting XP the most important point of an RPG?
Peace and brotherhood and all.
Yeah.
To level up and to
think the
get stronger,
last?
I mean, that's the most important part. You're gonna sacrifice
Why do
XP,
you
which is
think
the
the
most
Karja
important
have
part of your
anything to do
game.
with the Glinthawks?
To just snipe
We
these
built
guys,
this
I'm not
outpost
doing
to
that.
protect against the Karja.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, like, I felt like the human AI in this game, and this is a shame for me to say that, hey, this is the afterthought, because I think it also an afterthought some parts, because even, you know how when you got the robots, they heavily emphasize the weak points of the robots, being able to knock shit off of it and whatnot, like armor and shit like that. With the human bandits and whatnot, obviously you got the leaders who you can't really take down, like execute until you like really unlock it. And the humans, if you don't hit them in the head, they're sponges to the arrows. They're even sponges to the fire arrows and a freeze arrow. So when you're in combat and you're engaging in combat with these humans or these bandits, you always have to aim for the head, which, I mean, obviously common sense and whatnot. But the thing is, I don't get, they give these bandits, the attacking ability to come at you with spears and whatnot, and you also own a spear that is not even a threat to them. It's like it's not even worth fighting them with it.
Take that as a no.
Well, Smooth, the thing is about it's only certain bandits that go down to the headshot. Someone can sponge it in their head too.
That is true. That is true, and you have to use it's like you have to have the precision arrows all the time when it comes to that. Because the regular arrows won't do it.
This is what I'll say. Honestly, I believe that Guerrilla Games has given Hideo Kojima the tools to make a fantastic game, because you can combine this world building with storytelling. I think that the real test, the Decima engine, is going to be when Kojima's Death Stranding comes out. This is just a preview for, hey, look, this is what you can make your world look like, but we don't know how to program actual AI or balance things.
Okay, yeah, it did.
And they have, don't get me wrong, they have the building blocks. If part 2 builds on this and your choices actually mean something, if the story is paced correctly, then it'll mean something. But Guerrilla's history says they never learn from their mistakes. Look at the Killzone series. Time after time, they make the same mistakes over and over again. And I'm not going to spoil anything for the people in the comments section, but the end boss battle was very underwhelming because of how it played out.
Yeah.
Because of how it played out, it was terrible.
I agree. I agree. Man, this is why I wish everybody fucking got to experience it. Is the boss fight? The thing that's really piss poor about the boss fight is because, and I won't say anything beyond. It's nothing new. When I say it's nothing new, it's literally nothing new. And that's what kind of, it was just like, all right, I'm here, I'm at this moment, I'm about to fight with this crazy ass fucking whatever, and it was nothing fucking different from what I just did the mission prior. So that's what kind of really just, it was extreme. It was a turn off for me. I'm not gonna lie, that the ending was a turn off for me. The story, like I said, the story was good. The story itself was good. It's just that you always want a good climax. You want that sense of accomplishment, that sense of, oh, you did something like fucking big. And I don't think I did something. I felt like I was just reminded, like, okay, it's not over, you know.
Well, kid, there's a idea for a boss battle I told you the other day that would have been infinitely better than what they presented to us.
Yeah.
It would have been infinitely better. And I really wish that everybody, because everybody knows that you can hack the machines if you do all the cauldrons, right? I mean, everybody knows that.
Yes.
And I'm not going to spoil what the boss is, but I wish that in that boss battle, you could have had one of every machine represented that you could hack fight on your side against said boss, if it would have been the thing I presented to you the other day.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, but no, they gotta milk. they have to milk the shit out of it before you get to do that. It reminded me of what Gears of War was when, you know, the first Gears, you know, you got to read in the magazines and the trailers, you got to see the big ass Brumac, but you don't really get to fight the Brumac till like Gears of War 3 or Gears of War 2 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So that, and it was like, oh shit, like really, bruh? Like that's actually exactly what it is.
I mean, honestly, to me, after looking forward to it for so many years, I'm very disappointed. I'm not going to be disappointed like this with Red Dead Redemption. I know that. I'm not going to be disappointed like this with any Naughty Dog game or any, what was it, the Coalition. I'm not going to be disappointed with their game either.
Yeah.
You know? I'm very disappointed on a consistent basis with Guerrilla Games. And I thought being a different kind of game and getting the praise from a company like CD Projekt Red, who makes The Witcher, they gave them so much praise. I'm thinking, oh my god, they're giving the stamp of approval. This game's gonna be amazing, and it wasn't. Yeah. It, to me, honestly, it's like Dragon Age Inquisition Light. And that's my opinion.
Oh my god, you said Horizon Zero Dawn is a light version of Dragon Age Inquisition.
That, to me, with how it is as an RPG, how it performs in that aspect. If this would have just been a straight action game without being an RPG, without comparing itself to Witcher and Fallout and all this other stuff, maybe, but not as an RPG.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, I felt this game could have gone without being an actual an RPG. I could see it as a game like, for example, like Tomb Raider. Somebody said in the chat, Tomb Raider, like. It reminded them of Tomb Raider. You know, Tomb Raider is not an RPG, but it's kind of like this open world or semi-open world hybrid adventure game and whatnot. And I feel like Horizons would have been good as that. And I'm not saying that the game isn't good in its current state. I feel like the game is. I feel like it's a wonderful game. I feel like I had a better time with the game than you have. Easily,
yeah, you did.
Like you know what I mean. I dealt with it. I played with it. However. It was before I started to notice shit. It was before I had that conversation. That's why I was shocked when you was telling me this in the conversation, because I did start to notice a bit of like the change of how I felt about the game. Because like I said, I felt the game started to become a little bit more repetitive to me. Of course, you get the skill tree and you get to unlock new ways to kill things, but it didn't really change. Like I feel like I've unlocked a couple ways to knock down like a monster like in my head. And I've like this, but this didn't really do much from the last animation that I unlocked, you know. So I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, I do like the game. I don't think it's what they hyped it up to be, what the media made it out to be, what the fanboys made it out to be. I do think it's a great game. It is a good game. I had a great time with it. But I don't think it's. I think it's overrated though.
Your point.
Well, I'm gonna say, Jakob, I see your comments in the comment section with Dragon Age being beast. It is, but notice I said it's Dragon Age Inquisition light. It's not everything that made Dragon Age great. It's a light version of it.
Why are you scrounging
Just
gear
put it out
you don't
there. That's
understand?
exactly what I'm saying.
My customers demand where others only dare.
Yeah, man. Like, look,
Including the
I'll be honest with
sacrifice
you.
of innocence?
Does Uncharted 4 or the Uncharted series
everyone.
wait on its hype? Yes, it does. It lives up to its hype.
Yeah.
Did Horizon live up to its hype? No, it did not. Just like Metal Gear Solid 5. Does it live up to the hype of the Metal Gear series? No, it does not.
Is dangerous.
At all. It's a crappy game
and make sure
compared to the rest of Metal Gears. If you like something, you gotta be willing to admit when something's wrong. You know what I mean?
But after I descended from the workshop,
yeah.
I feel like everybody feels like they have to like this game because of the social climate of today.
Yeah.
I really believe everybody's forcing themselves to think it's Game of the Year when it's not, because of everything going on in social climate. I just said that.
Now, I'm going to admit, I was one of the ones that rushed to be like, oh yeah, this is easily game of the year. I'm not taking down my video. You know, that's how I felt at the time when I played the game. Like Hard 8, when he first played the game, he didn't feel it that much. And I think as the further along he got, he had a better liking for it. Me, at the beginning, I really enjoyed the game. And then as the game went on, I was like, all right, it's pretty good, but it's not game of the year. You know, that's how I started to feel about it. Now, me, I didn't force myself to like it due to like the social shit that's going on and everything woman related, race related and shit. Even though I congratulate Guerrilla for, you know, doing their thing with the characters in this game, like how did a good job even with the black folks in this game and whatnot. But me, I think what happened with me, it was like I seen the game, I wasn't really buying into the review hype. And what made me more interested into the game is when I was watching the reviews, I was just watching the gameplay and I just thought it looked really good. I was like, hey, this looks like something I can get into. Even though I know it's not my type of game because you put open world and you put RPG, I'm like, nah, fuck it. You know what I mean? But it does give me a newfound appreciation for it. And now it's like, all right, maybe I should really go at The Witcher 3 and play it like for real, and give it like...
Active Messiah, you don't think this game has any feminist vibe? Okay, basically, have you noticed how every man in this game is portrayed as a weak imbecile? I mean, really? Every man, the king he's a starstruck, basically he acts like a starstruck girl around Aloy. So does that other guy who's looking for his sister. I can't even remember his name. Yeah. Every guy's portrayed, except for Ross, every guy's portrayed as a moron imbecile. I mean, look, the females in the, I believe, what's the Nora village? Yeah, I mean it's matriarchs. I mean it's a female-led game. I mean, not just by the protagonist, but just by the vibe, what they put out there. I'm not just making that up. It is what it is.
I'm not fighting this motherfucker.
And let's be real here. We're gonna find out in about a month because you know the LBGT community has their own award shows, right? Their own awards and crap. Oh yeah. We know that Guerrilla Games wants to pad their award stock, so they're gonna say, well, the Aloy is gay because the woman who voices her actually really is gay. Yeah,
so I figured something. I figured that shit. All right, go ahead, continue, because niggas didn't.
I guarantee you, because Aloy didn't even react to the men in this game, but she was more friendly with females. She's gonna end up being gay. You know she's gonna be gay. Yeah, because they want more. They want more awards.
Damn, you might have a point there. I figured I got some gay vibes from Aloy in this game, and people thought I was just fucking thrashing the game. I was like, no, I like the game, but I think Aloy's gay. You know what I mean? Or the voice actor who played Aloy did a bad acting job trying to hide it. Like she just like put her personal.
The fuck? Somebody says who cares, it's just a game. I don't care that she's gay, but to make her gay for an agenda on their part, that's what I have a problem with.
Gotcha.
I mean, honestly, that and also too, you know what was a better game for my money? Honestly, another PlayStation exclusive was Nier Automata.
Nier,
that game's fucking amazing game. It's great. It's a platinum game where platinum actually cared. So it's on the level of Bayonetta. Yeah. It's fucking amazing. By the way, they use Scalebound's money to make that, but that's not the point. The point is, it's a great game.
Yeah. It's criminal. I don't fuck with play. That's one of the reasons why I don't want to buy the fucking game itself, even though I like the demo. If I find out that they use the money, the funds for Scalebound to make that, it's just really like fucking scumbagish. You know what I mean? So.
Okay, you know, I'm saying that just to make you react. I'm not serious.
No. It's just that the thoughts. No. I'm just saying in general because I said this before. When I realized of how many games they're working on, and then the fact that they didn't bring this game to Nier to Xbox, which is extremely possible. Nier is not a demanding game at all.
That was a Square Enix thing. That wasn't a Platinum game. That was a Square Enix deal.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so that's on Square Enix's head for that.
Okay. Well, I rest my case on that one. But yeah, and I was arguing with somebody on Twitter because I said someone can make a case that this game is, you know, you know, is on like some SJW shit. It wasn't my case, you know what I mean? Because I could care less, but I was like, somebody can easily make a case for that. But yeah,
I mean,
I will
honestly, dude, I really believe that it's gonna be it was an agenda underneath, because if you look at how the men were portrayed versus how she was portrayed, I'm not saying like, okay, let's put it this way, in Rise of the Tomb Raider, the men were still in a good position, right? I mean, they weren't weak, you know, but Lara was also still strong. They went out of their way to make the king a buffoon. They went out of their way to make that guy looking for his sister a buffoon. I mean, they were all love-struck puppies, and Aloy didn't give a shit about them, but she was more friendly with the women she'd meet up. I mean, it's in your face. And not that I have a problem with that. It's just that I don't like the fact that they're going to push it just to pad their award pocket.
fucking bitch.
Danny, I'm not grabbing that straw, dude. I'm just saying what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not saying she has to suck anybody's dick, but I mean, it's pretty out there in your face. You'd be stupid if you don't see it.
Alright, these motherfuckers about to kick my ass. For some reason, these birds don't fucking, like, they're harder than some of the fucking,
Oh, those ostriches?
Yeah, they harder than some of the big ass robots I done fought. Like, I'm like, why? The fuck? And they're super aggressive, these dumbass bitch-made motherfucking robots.
That's the thing, man. I love the battles with these things, but like I said, the bandits, that was baked in bullshit, not balanced at all.
Yeah, no, the bandits I thought were just like a fucking late addition. It was like, we gotta have some contest because this robot shit can get too repetitive. So let's throw some humans in there, and they just literally forgot how to fucking optimize them.
But to me, personally, if I was a reviewer, and you know, it's my own purchase, I can review it but once, it's a 6 or a 5 in my personal opinion. Nier Automata, that's like a 9 or an 8. That was worth the money.
Yeah.
That was so worth the money. I was the only person the night Ghost Recon Wildlands came out getting Nier, and I don't regret that in the slightest. Because at least I know Nier is going to work, unlike Ghost Recon, which I've seen glitch videos that make me sick.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Can't fight this motherfucker right now. Can I? Alright, let me send one of these shits to his fucking back.
So kid, your final thing is an 8?
I personally, I give this game an 8, yeah. I won't go as far as say I don't think it's I think it's above average.
That'll help.
Yeah, but how long were you waiting for this? Like, when did it pique your interest?
It didn't pique my interest, honestly, until recently. It was like, I was interested in the game, but I wasn't fanboy. Like, I'm gonna buy a PlayStation. I was like, when I get a PlayStation, Horizons and Uncharted is gonna be there. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, this guy right here's been looking forward to this since day one. Since the first trailer. That's where my feelings come from.
I understand. No, I definitely understand. That makes perfect sense. I don't disagree.
Yeah,
I can understand your points.
Yeah.
But I was like, let me that shit. I'm just a fucking fanboy.
Well, no, but I mean, when you beat the game, did its ending affect the way you felt about it and what you did?
Nah. Not at all. I was like, well, fuck. I gotta play. I was like, well, we gotta wait a couple years to the next one. You know what I mean?
It was so cliche, though, man. My boss battle would have been so much better, and if I knew these people had beaten it, I'd say what my end boss battle would have been, and it would have been amazing. It would have been absolutely amazing. But what they gave us was crap. As a matter of fact, the thing I'm talking about, you can see in the very beginning of the game. In fact, it's on the title screen when you boot the game up.
Yeah.
The big spider thing, you can see it on the title screen, so I'm not spoiling anything. That should have been the main boss of the game, right there.
Yeah.
That would have been it. And you would have had one of every machine helping you beat that thing.
This is
Danny
the word I
Stab
fucking
is really hurt
struggle
about my feelings, man. Dude, I'm just
no,
telling
a
you
lot
how
of
I feel about
people. Fuck. Damn. I gotta find this motherfucker. This is the bird that I fucking struggle with. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Messiah. I saw the Firewatch thing you're talking about. I know exactly what you mean.
Wait, what happened? Oh shit, did I just throw myself off the fucking cliff?
Good job, Smooth.
Damn, I wasn't watching where I was going when I was running. Get me out of this motherfucking water! Fuck!
But yeah, man, if y'all want to really, you know, in my opinion, the games that came out right close to each other, I prefer Nier as an exclusive over this. And Neo, on the same
oh, yeah,
level.
Neo? Oh, yeah.
But if you want a good RPG to compare, like, after you finish this, wait a couple months, because I know you probably will be RPG'd out after you finish this. Play Witcher 3's Complete Edition and tell me what you think about Horizon after you play Witcher 3. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't think my rope caster is going to work on this thing here.
That's the thing, most of the casters kind of suck too. That's another thing. I don't like them all that much. I didn't think they were that effective.
I mean, to me, it worked like on like, fuck. Alright, hold on, let me try to see if I can catch this big ass motherfucker right here.
Nah, Jakob, he hasn't played Witcher 3 yet, but he will play Witcher 3 now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Why can't I get this? Get lower, bitch! Oh, come on.
But Azure, I'm telling you, I want him to play it because I want him to look at Horizon after he plays it. That's why I'm suggesting he play Witcher 3.
Why is it not catching this mother? There we go. There we go. Now I'm just spamming this motherfucker.
See, man, Jakob knows what's up. He says Witcher 3 will change the way you look at all games. It does, man. It really does. It really does.
What's up? Let me...
And I'm gonna tell you, kid, I don't agree with Black Vine on many things. I do agree with him about Witcher 3. I mean, I do not agree with him at all, hardly, but I do agree with him on that.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I've never been a huge fan of his, but I can't deny what he says about that game.
Why is this shit like struggling to fucking... Nope. Get back down, nigga. I can't let you go just yet. Let me open my inventory and hold on, let me get my I have to fuck this nigga up right quick. Please tell me I have ammo in this. Come on, why is this motherfucker not dead yet? Like, come on, this ain't getting hit all sorts of shit. Fuck! I gotta... Fuck!
Azazel, on here, my name is Deadshot Eyes. I think it comes up as Linkway Lucas if you type it into YouTube.
Really? Alright. Fuck. Now I gotta do this shit.
Yeah, it comes up as Linkway Lucas.
This is probably not gonna help since he's already elected and shit. Oh, why you gotta fucking run, bruh?
Oh, Logical Gamer. Blood and Wine doubles the size of this game and it's a DLC.
Damn.
Right. Yeah, Witcher 3's expansions, the first one, Hearts of Stone, is about as big as Horizon Zero Dawn, and then the second one doubles the size of Horizon Zero Dawn. And the world is completely populated and active at all times.
Alright, now I gotta fuck this motherfucker up.
Yeah, again, I want to tell people that this is not just an Xbox saying all this stuff. This is a guy who plays both consoles. I actually have more trophies than I do achievements. It's just a 5 or a 6 for me. I explain my reasons why. I'm sure there were more I put. Wasn't there more I put out the other day? I said more stuff.
Yeah, you had a whole. What the fuck? Fuck this nigga. This shit better be worth a fucking trophy. I think the only time I killed one of these shits was during a big last battle, and I ain't have to use my main weapons. I used like some specialized weapon they gave me. I'm fucking his ass up. Like, die, nigga.
Yeah, Witcher's getting a native 4K 60 on Scorpio, and it's getting a checkerboard on PS4 Pro.
Stop lying.
Yeah. CD Projekt Red is actually designing Cyberpunk.
But yeah, but I forgot Xbox had the marketing rights for The Witcher 3 though. I forgot about that when it came out, so it only makes sense.
I mean, I think that's part of what they were the marketing deal entailed to any kind of upgrade to come there first.
All right, come on, bitches.
Well, PC also, but you know what?
Yeah.
When it comes to console, it's going to be there first. That's why PlayStation's only getting a checkerboard 2160p. Honestly, I think it's going to be funny though, because if the Scorpio runs Witcher 3 at 4K 60, I think it's at least the PC version, because hardly any PCs are running Witcher 3 at 4K 60.
How do you fucking break loose of that? What the fuck? Hold up. This game robbing me right now.
Man, these people asking for you to beat Fury, man. What you gonna do about that?
Eventually. What? Hold the fuck up! Hold the fuck up!
Yeah, but Azazel, if you put the 4K textures on, even at 1080p, it's still gonna look better than it does now. But that's what any game though, man. As long as you got the high-res textures are what really make the game look good. I mean, the resolution can stay at 1080p and look bad. Because the textures go down so much. Oh, Zappa, right now Doom is running at 120 frames a second on PS4 Pro.
Seriously?
It's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, dude, it's running at 120 frames a second with Boost Mode. It's freaking amazing.
This motherfucker gotta die. Where the fuck is his bitch ass? Nigga, come on. Take this L, bruh. Nigga, really?
I know Rainbow Six is actually running at like 100-something frames right now in Boost Mode too.
Or oh yeah, I seen that.
Honestly though, man, like I told you the other day, I feel like with all these hardware iterations coming out, it doesn't matter because if we don't have any games to play it on,
yeah,
it doesn't matter. I mean, honestly, when you look at it, like I told you the other day, this generation spells disappointment. Because last gen had, even though the frames were kind of bad and, you know, we didn't have all the good resolutions, games are still better than this gen's games, period.
Yeah.
That's why most games I own are remasters from last generation. And that's just what it is. Because they had better games.
Where the fuck's the lures at? Alright.
Well, Final Storm right now in boost mode, the PS4 version of 2013 Tomb Raider was at an unlocked frame rate, and right now it's running at a solid 60. It's actually reaching that consistently now. I wonder why they locked the Xbox One version of Tomb Raider 2013 to 30 frames a second, and they unlocked the PS4 version.
I don't know. I think they were just doing that to fuck. Honestly, I think they were just trolling, bro. I honestly think that was just a fucking troll move.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now it's running at lock 60 with the boost mode, so that's pretty cool. I tried it the other day. That game is still beautiful, even with Rise of the Tomb Raider out. 2013 is still freaking beautiful. It's smooth. I just remember something. You can't tell me about spoiling things for these people. When you spoiled the ending of Rise of the Tomb Raider for doing that one video, man. You can't tell me nothing about spoilers, man.
I didn't realize I was spoiling the game because I felt like there was more to it than just that.
I know, man, but like that was a major character. I bought an Xbox One a week later too, man. I was like, son of a bitch.
My bad.
I didn't realize what was going on until it happened. I was like, oh fuck.
Can I get down? Am I supposed to? Where's the other shit at? Oh, there it goes.
I'll say something about Injustice 2. The only thing I'm worried about, I love NetherRealm Studios. I'm a huge fan of Mortal Kombat. My channel shows that. Injustice 2 kind of worries me because the gear system screams paid DLC to me. It just screams paid DLC. Like, there's going to be some rare items you can grind for, but obviously there's going to be a pay to unlock them. Just like there's easy fatalities in Mortal Kombat for $3.99, which is retarded. Yeah, Alien Isolation's running at a better frame rate now too, CDC.
And what else they got doing some crazy ass frame rates and whatnot. Oh, there it go.
Shit, man, Evil Within went from running at 15 frames a second to actually at lock 30 now. That's pretty good because Evil Within was a great game, but boy, that frame rate was garbage. Basically, Evil Within was what Resident Evil 5 was going to be before the creator left.
Oh yeah. Damn, she had to do all that extra jumping and shit. I will say, Horizon Zero Dawn does make great use of the HDR. Like, it really does.
It does. Oh yeah, it does. It really does. Like I said, it's part of them creating an amazing looking world, but not knowing how to populate that with balanced AI and, you know, shit like that. I mean, little touches they forget about. I mean, I honestly think they spent 7 years just making that world. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm just being real. Overwatch, I really haven't played it much since it first came out. I got it, but I mean, it just kind of fell off for me. Not saying it's not a good game, but I just, you know, haven't played much. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Unity runs a lot better too. That's another one, man. That was a piece of trash when it came out, but it's running really well now. Basically, it's making me go back and buy a lot of games I traded in because of terrible frame rates, you know?
Ron says $600 PC will crush your PS4 Pro.
Oh yeah. Of course.
Well, you got to think about it. This is the PlayStation 4 Pro isn't even the PS4 on steroids. It's like, honestly, like I want to say it's just overclocked. A few variations here and there and whatnot. And I mean, it's no knock on it. It would have been nice if this was, let's say, the console that came out. You know what I mean? Fuck.
Yeah, that's what I feel too. I feel like they were both companies were pressing to put their system out because they knew they were coming out so soon, and obviously PlayStation didn't want to repeat the last generation where Xbox came out a year before. These are the consoles that should have came out. The Scorpio and the PS4 Pro should be the Xbox One and the PS4. It is what it is.
Oh, now I ain't fighting these niggas right now. Fuck! I am not fighting these motherfuckers right now. Stop! Stop! Just give me two.
And the fucking Switch is just a 3DS too. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
You said just a fucking 3DS?
Yeah, it's a 3DS Part 2. That's that's my opinion, man. You bought a really expensive 3DS too.
Yeah, no. The Switch was somewhat of a mistake purchase, especially for day one. You know,
well,
but
I do it though, man, because you're a YouTuber, man. I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm taking my time with Zelda. I'm not buying another game until like fucking April. I'm not in no hurry to beat Zelda.
Oh yeah.
But like, it's just that there's nothing there, and people, the Switch honestly made me appreciate the Xbox and PlayStation so much more.
And
because
look, I'm about to drop something on these people. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say two things. Number one, like I've told you before, I told so many people at GameStop and all this, that Nintendo took a DLC approach to hardware. That's number one. And all the Nintendo Switches is a Sega Nomad in reverse. If anybody in the comments know what I'm talking about, Sega Nomad, then you understand what I mean.
You went above and beyond.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm just saying as a console. It's like the PlayStation and the Xbox has so much more to offer than the Switch, and the Switch has nothing but really is Zelda. It's games. The Switch is gonna have all their exclusives, right? But if they don't populate that damn UI or give you more what you call it, some more features, it's honestly a dead weight. It's not fun to have. It's not a fun platform to play on, and I don't enjoy it. I mean, I like the feel of it. I like playing with the shit. I really do. I like grabbing this shit and like toying with it and whatnot, turning it on and shit like that. It feels good, but once I turn it on, it's just like, okay, well now what? You know what I mean? You can't even take a picture with this shit. Now that I think about it, it's like it's so far behind.
Well, the Vita had so much more to do than the Switch does day one. The Vita had more features.
Yeah.
And that's I mean, you didn't even have to have a game, and you could do so much with the Vita before, like you can't do with the Switch, and that's sad.
Yeah.
All Nintendo's worried about, honestly, is just making the console that plays their games, and they don't give a shit about anybody else, and that's it.
Yeah.
They don't care. If it was up to them, they'd be the only games in existence, and you know that's true.
True. All right.
I mean, that's been their philosophy from day one.
I'm gonna do one more side quest, and I'm gonna turn this bad boy off. Let me buy some things before I even make myself go.
So I gotta ask you, how you liking Uncharted? Because I saw you played.
Uncharted. All right, see, Uncharted is, I like it. It's very good, but I'm not a big fan of like the super drawn out cinematics. It's just like I feel like I'm watching more than I'm doing anything. It's just I'm just not a fan of that. I was like, all right, come on, get me to the gameplay, and I'd be wanting to. No, I didn't want to do that. I was like, get me to the gameplay, or just get me to the gameplay already. You know what I mean? But I like what it does. I like what it offers. I like how it goes back in time and whatnot. So I'll be on that for a little bit. I'll probably play more today, and then I'll play until Mass Effect is officially out. But if I don't find Mass Effect entertaining or fun or anything like that, then I'll just return Uncharted. But
I mean, the thing for Uncharted is it's weird compared to the other ones because it takes about maybe half of the game to get really going. Like it takes you a good bit to get going with action and the actual gameplay, really getting into it. But once it does, it doesn't stop. I gotta admit.
Yeah, they took a very Hollywood approach to it. I mean, which is fine and whatnot. I mean, the game is cool. I like it from what I got to play so far, but I just don't like how it is too much cinematics in there for me right now, and I don't want to skip anything.
Yeah. The thing about it is, though, the only thing I found jarring was the goal, the end goal, and the end boss compared to the other three games. Especially Part 2, because Part 2 had Lazarevich, and that was a crazy bastard. I felt like the world was at stake with him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, man. It's just like, I guess because it's a more personal story, they changed it, but it's just a little bit of a departure.
Okay. I didn't beat Uncharted 2 yet. I had the collection for a little bit. I beat the first one, started the second one, then I ended up selling my PS4 and whatnot. So
good job, Smooth. I didn't know you didn't beat it, so I had no idea, so you can't be mad at me.
Yeah, that's all right. Sorry, like I said, I'm not gonna remember it after this, only because I'll beat. There go my son. He finna mess stuff up.
Man.
What's up? Hold on. Yeah, what's up?
Oh yeah, Muhammad. I mean, it does have solid exclusive. I'm not saying it doesn't. It's just that this particular one didn't get me, but Nier Automata did. Evo did. Obviously, Uncharted. You know, there's a lot of great things on just this one particular one. I was waiting for since day one. Didn't get.
Are you there? All right,
Yeah,
so.
I'm here.
All right, let me go to this other. I'm gonna do one more side quest and then I'll be out of here. My
Well,
God.
Muhammad, I'm gonna tell you, man, you can't play any game that's had a pro patch. The boost mode turns off for it. It's only for games without a pro patch. So, Horizon does look really good, but just know it didn't have any boost mode effects on it. Just to let you know.
Yeah, I would leave the boost mode alone for the Horizon Zero Dawn, 'cause since it's already made with the PS4 Pro in mind. It takes advantage of the features already.
Oh no, it doesn't do anything. Like you can leave it on, it doesn't do anything. Like it'll shut the boost mode off internally because it only works for games without a pro patch.
What does this
It will
game?
not.
I didn't know the game blocks off. Like it blocks off something off the what you call it? When you hit like the menu button, it blocks shit off so it can't be seen.
Yeah, Muhammad, I'm sure, man. It's just, I guess it was a placebo. I'm not saying you're stupid or anything. I'm just saying it's a placebo. Pro patch is not. If you have a pro patch, boost mode will not work on that game. But try it on a game like Evil Within or Doom or something like that, and you'll really see the difference. Especially Evil Within, it's unplayable without boost mode. Completely unplayable. Because what they did was, Bethesda made that company use the Doom engine, and they were doing things with the Doom engine that, like the way they shaded things, and it really bottlenecked performance. And it was basically the Tango Gameworks fault more than the engine.
Oh yeah, I like that. Right. Just snuck in there. Took his shit.
Oh yeah, Dan Bones. I'll do like mods on PC, like Mortal Kombat X has a bunch of cool mods on PC. You can get like classic costume looks and characters and all. They don't put out officially. It's pretty cool.
Where the hell's the Paracel? Oh shit, that scared the fuck out of me. Find a use for the Paracel.
If you switch it to low res, I mean your favorite performance over graphics is good. That's an internal thing in the game itself. There's two options: high res or performance. That's what you're seeing. Yeah, Zazel, they forced Tango Gameworks to make Evil Within with the Doom engine. I don't know why, and it really suffered for it. Don't get me wrong, the game looks great, and now it runs great, but before, it was a mess. They wanted to use the Resident Evil 4 engine before, because they had worked out a deal with Capcom, and then that fell through because Bethesda wanted them to use the id Tech and Doom engine.
Damn.
Look at me sound like an ultra nerd. I love it.
Yeah. Ah, there it goes.
I love being able to talk tech with people, and, you know, because in my everyday life, man, I don't get to talk to people about this shit. You know? Like out in at my job or something like that, they don't know what I'm talking about. They look at me like I'm slapnuts crazy, man.
I'm like, get to work.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Dan Bones, I can understand you're frustrated with the Fallout mods thing on PS4. That's why, in that case, I'd get the Xbox One version or the PC version, because Sony really messed that up for people. That was messed up that Sony promised the mods on Fallout 4 and then they backed out on it.
Yeah, because the mods probably was a gateway to hack their ass. If you think about it, like, not saying like Bethesda or anybody had any plans of doing it, but the infrastructure probably wasn't. They probably could support it, but the infrastructure wasn't there really for it to be done like safely. Why can
I know there are mods on PS4, but like they severely hindered the mods. Not like you can do it on Xbox One or PS4. I mean, PC. Sorry.
I literally threw myself off the fucking cliff.
Yeah, I'm watching you do that right now, man.
Because it's like this arrow is like very misleading. Of where you have to go is extremely misleading.
Yeah. Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah.
that was it. Oh, but nothing's as terrible. That's another thing too, man. The map in this, when you're looking at your icons to go to something, how it moves all over the place when you're looking a different direction. Like it'll just, you're going in one direction, the icon's right in front of you, then it'll just veer off to the right all of a sudden. And that's something I'm used to because, again, even though people say I'm on Witcher's nuts,
yeah, it just tries to, because what happens is try to be so priced to tell you exactly where you need to turn and shit like that. I'm like, it's an open world, you don't need all that. Just tell me if it's straight or not. Like, you know, it's like you'll turn left just to end up in the same direction that you're going, but they want you to take a turn to get there versus just making your way across it diagonally. You know what I mean? It's like weird shit.
I'm gonna ask you, man. Do you think that how would I say this? The quality of how good games, like the good gameplay and mechanics, are kind of sacrificed to graphics now?
I would say that if I felt like we had like astonishingly like graphical changing games, but I think people are just running out of fucking ideas. Like making games back then, I don't want to say it was simple. It's just everything just seemed like new, you know, as like technology grow. But what everybody keeps doing is falling into the same trap of open world and first person shooter. They was like, all right, those are safe bets, you know. These are easy to sell. They keep going to what's popular or what has done. Like for a while, a lot of people was following the Call of Duty method. For a while, people were trying to follow the Grand Theft Auto method, and it just doesn't work all the time. So
I feel like the sixth generation kind of started, but the seventh generation really started the renaissance of games where they became so innovative and so creative. And now we get to the 8th gen, and it's like all that creativity has been lost just to rely on old tricks. And it's like, what happened to those people that made the 7th generation games because it was so great? I mean, Dead Space, after Resident Evil got stale, was so amazing. I mean, it was very innovative. And then by Dead Space 3, it was watered down crap.
Yeah, the EA ruined that. Like they really ruined that. Oh my god, you see, it's like they turn you completely around. Alright, if I can't go in that fucking hole, where do I go? If I can't go in this hole, where am I fucking going?
I feel like, man, in about maybe 5 years, people will feel okay admitting this game is false, not just like.
You said 5 years? It's gonna be 5 years before that.
Hey, with the SJW agenda, I don't think it's gonna be until 5 years from now people can finally admit this game is false. Look at the Order 1886. How many people tried to make themselves believe that was an amazing game? I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, the Order was very bland and fucking boring.
Saving these for the trail.
But I warned people what the Order was gonna be, like, well in advance before the shit came out.
But look at the game that had no anticipation, like freaking Until Dawn ended up being really good.
Yeah.
I mean, no anticipation, no expectation of it. You pop it in, and it ended up blowing your mind. You could go through it with so many different ways, and different cutscenes because if you kept two alive and different experiences. And I don't know, man. It's just that was a fresh thing. It did the Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls formula, in my opinion, better than they do.
Yeah, I've enjoyed Until Dawn. I would actually re-buy it. Actually, I probably should. Shit's probably cheap now.
Easier when I was a kid.
I think
it's
I
only
beat it
$15 smooth.
I think I beat it like once. I forgot how many people I kept alive. I kept quite a few people alive though. Almost had the opportunity to keep everybody alive.
Basically, every Sony remaster and exclusive that came out, I think about from last year on down, is like $20 now. Every one of them. So I'd like to get I talked about this with you before, and I'd like to get the comments in the chat going. The digital games thing I mentioned. You said all your games on Xbox are digital, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but and there's games you really like on Xbox, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, let's just say hypothetically, if something would go wrong, and let's say Xbox servers or Microsoft servers go down, or Microsoft gets bought by a different company, or whatever the case may be, therein lies the question of what happens to your digital games, because you don't actually have them. Will they be there in 5 years when the servers go down? You never know.
You don't. No, you're right. It's the man. It's just a risk that
You don't want to think about that, do you?
No, you don't want to think about that. It's like you want to think that you're gonna have your shit like forever, and hey, that may not be the fucking case. Yeah, it's tough, and it's like, all right, should I like? But the thing is, going physical, it's just so hard going from disc to disc. Like I have 4 games physical on PlayStation 4, and I think another 4 or 5 digital. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then the Switch, I don't think I'll buy, other than like the little arcade games they drop on there, I don't think I'll buy anything digital on the Switch. Because in any event, I don't keep my shit. I want every bang for my motherfucking buck back. Like, you know what I mean? So.
And you know what's the problem with this year? I'll put to you Wolfenstein: The New Order, right? If you bought it physical, I don't know about PS4, but I had bought it physical on Xbox One the day it came out, right? Now, when you put that game in your Xbox One, you're downloading a 48 gig update. Now, what happens in about 10 years when that update's no longer available because Xbox One is not supported on the network anymore? Is that game even going to be playable?
Gotcha.
Because you had to download such a big update. You're going to get the game as its vanilla form, so what if it's like 1 frame a second? You're going to be screwed. I mean, let's be honest.
Okay. I see where you're going there.
See, all this digital stuff is scary because you don't know where it's going to lead later, you know?
I don't know where this thing wants me to go with this power cell bullshit. Like, it's really starting to irk me now. I need a way to get up here.
The active Messiah, especially with Unity, if you don't have that patch, that game is going to be absolutely terrible. Oh my god.
How the fuck do I get up there? It's like...
I'm a huge movie buff, right? Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, sometimes I say I wish I was playing Zelda because Link could climb anything. And, like, I can't climb shit on there. I don't know how to get up there. Even though I doubt that's where I have to go. I just can't find what they want me to do with this fucking power cell. It's like,
be too prepared.
Be clear.
I mean, for me, I'm a huge movie buff, and I can't imagine not having, like, I have all my movies here, and I know that no matter what, I can pop them in and play them. If I had them all digitally, and let's say Vudu or Flixster services were ever bought by somebody to go down, completely go out of business, that means all those movies I bought, they're gone. It's just a scary thing, man.
It is a scary thing. It is. Yeah, it's, I don't know, man.
And I know you're all, you know, with the Xbox, you're all digital, so that's why it's interesting for me to ask you your opinion, because for me, I'm all physical on my platforms, except for PC, because obviously it's not a viable option.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's I once I went digital, I was like, I'm never going back, but I haven't thought about shit like that though. I really haven't.
You know, maybe I should put that in your head now, because man, you might get worried.
Yeah, I mean, when you first said that's what made me continue to start buying more of these games on PlayStation physical. I mean, I won't go physical on Xbox only because I do game share a lot, but what the hell?
Yeah, man. It's just a thing that worries me, because don't get me wrong, like I love Outlast, right? And I was so worried for the longest time that what happened to PT would happen to Outlast, in the vein of now you can't re-download PT because of rights issues, you know. And if I had PT physically, I could still be playing and popping in whatever I want, but I can't because of rights issues and licenses now, because it was a digital game. Now Outlast is coming out with Outlast 2 on disc in April. I won't have to worry about that anymore.
Okay, yeah. Like what the hell?
That's that magical ticker, man. It's telling you where not to go, even though it's supposed to tell you where to go.
Give me a headshot on this shit right here. Where the, like, it's like I don't get where I'm supposed to fucking go. This shit is, it's like, it's why I don't do fucking side missions like that. Like, I really, is like, this is a waste of fucking time. A complete waste of fucking time.
So let me ask you, kid.
Yep.
I know it's supposed to be a Horizon thing, but since we're just talking randomly, how did you feel about Voodoo Vince instead of like, and you might have thought it was this big old thing coming out for Xbox. Like, how did you feel about that?
Like, what do you mean how did I feel about it?
Well, like, because it was, from what I gather, I didn't keep with the news, but I gather it was like so announced, it was kind of touted as being some big badass thing, you know, like, and people got really excited when they found out it was Voodoo Vince. They got pissed off. Like, why did they get mad, and what did you think it was going to be? You know?
Well, when I knew, well, I didn't see Voodoo Vince as being anything else other than what they said it was. Like, I didn't have any prior knowledge that Xbox is gonna have like another exclusive come or something like that. So when they said Voodoo Vince, at the end of the day, it's like, one, I've never played the original Voodoo Vince, and it's a was it a remaster, right? So it was like,
no, it's a remake, complete remake,
a complete remake, but it's only like $15, right? So I wasn't disappointed, but the thing is, I never really hyped it up, you know. It was like, I'm going to buy it. I'm looking forward to playing it because I like platformers. I feel like gaming sucks without with this platformer. So but I didn't have, like, you know what I mean. I had nothing, like, I guess, really against. I wasn't disappointed though. I'll admit to you that I was not disappointed.
Because I mean, for me, I looked at it. I saw a lot of, I think, major Xbox fans were mad because Scalebound gets stacks, but then they get Voodoo Vince. You know, like, I think that's where a lot of the aggravation came from.
Well, Voodoo Vince was going to happen, like, regardless. The only thing is, and I think there was knowledge of Voodoo Vince before Scalebound was axed and whatnot. Yeah, like, do I feel like Voodoo Vince should, it was like, a good enough answer for the lack of Scalebound? Oh, hell no. You know what I mean? But who's to say Scalebound, right, was gonna be any good? You know?
It looked really awesome.
It looked really awesome. I'm not gonna say it was bad. I'm not gonna come up with that damage control or anything like that. But you know, unfortunately, I wasn't blessed to play the damn thing. Why is she jumping, motherfucker? Oh, I survived that shit. Like, no, not really. I survived that shit.
No, you know, it'd be cool though, honestly, if you know, because I know Microsoft owns the IP, obviously, right? So it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility because they own the assets. They could hand it off to somebody like Ninja Theory, and Ninja Theory can finish that game or rework whatever might have been wrong with it and finish the game.
Yeah, I said they can give that shit to Capcom.
Well, I would give it to Ninja Theory because they did DMC. DMC was awesome, man. That new Devil May Cry was great. Yeah. The combat was amazing. So I give it to Ninja Theory. Who's to say it won't come out for Scorpio not this year, but maybe next year around holiday? I wouldn't be surprised because why would you let all that money and that hard work?
Yeah, I don't think they should. Nothing. It should just go away. Oh, it's canceled. No, they need to give that shit to somebody else.
Red light. I'm not getting in.
They need to beat they fucking ass.
The old ones use numbers like this to indicate time.
How the fuck do they want me to get in here? If I can't.
Well, yeah, Active Messiah, but like I really enjoyed DMC, and I didn't like Enslaved that much, but I did enjoy Heavenly Sword, and their new game Hellblade looks cool. So I would really give it to Ninja Theory. I really think it'd be awesome. And that character in Scalebound kind of reminded me of Ninja Theory's Dante anyway, so I wouldn't mind it.
These devices are missing power cells. I'll have to find power cells to get these to work.
Did you go mute again, Smooth?
No, I ain't gonna mute. I'm there.
Okay. I just heard nothing. I'm like, oh man, he went mute.
Nah, because I was listening to what the hell she was saying. Replace power cells with what?
There. Fits. Just need to slot in. It's 2.
And I have to fucking guess what this shit is.
Maybe there's a clue nearby.
Yeah, it had a great story, but I just personally didn't like it. But I can understand if somebody does. Like, I can see where it would be a good game for somebody else.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's like, all right, I'm paying attention. Okay, I'm paying attention to this thing, but nothing actually tells you what direction this shit should face.
Maybe there's some more information nearby. Something that will tell me how. Looks like each dial has 4 positions.
Let's go.
Yeah, I did enjoy the Division's gun sounds and on the gun mechanics. It was good. You're right, Azazel.
Armor. From the age of the old ones. But how do I get to it?
I just can't get into Ghost Recon though. As many glitches as I've seen on that, oh my god, man. It's freaking terrible.
It was really that bad?
I've seen people where on someone's screen they'll be inside of the helicopter, on another person's screen they're on top of the helicopter flying, and I don't know, I've just seen some weird shit go on. Weird shit. I'm excited for new Splinter Cell though. I hope that's good. I really do. Yeah, I've seen a lot of glitchy stuff. It just, I don't know, spending $59.99 on a game I know is gonna be messy. I don't know if I can do that. Now, after they patch it, that's a different story. But as of right now, no. Yeah, Zazel, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Solid Rev stuff, and also this guy, Grim Glenn. I'm talking about his stuff too. What you heard, Active Messiah? I heard Michael Ironside's coming back as Sam Fisher. That's the only thing I heard. Oh yeah, Jakob, I love when Silent Rev goes straight trash.
Oh my god. Alright. Alright, I need to...
You need to find out what his power cell is.
Yeah, it's starting to piss me off. Like, this is fine. Restore the power bunker. I can't do it because they want me to find information somewhere. And nothing in here tells me or gives me a clue of which arrow or direction it should. There we go.
Jakob, I don't even know who El Presador is. That's news to me, whoever that is. I have no idea who you're talking about.
Wait. Did I get it?
Oh yeah, Azazel. That he has solid Rev is cool. I love it. Go straight trash. This is garbage.
Yeah.
Immersion broken.
Oh, this is. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, smooth. Like I said, my final verdict is 5 or 6. I lean more toward a 6. I'll give it that.
I mean, I'll give it an 8.
Well, you're being generous. Well, you liked it more than I did. You didn't have the expectations I did, so that's different for you.
Yeah. But this, my expectations of this stupid ass side mission I'm doing is really irking my fucking nerves. What does these numbers supposed to fucking mean? Like, come on. Like, there's nothing, no sort of hint, and I can't start working on it.
Maybe if I get each dial in the right position.
Well, I hope my impressions went over. You know, I gave a good thoughts on it. You know, well thought thoughts.
You good?
But I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because I got some jambalaya waiting for me. Oh,
Jambalaya, that sounds good.
Dude, it's awesome. I got some. I had finished it earlier. I got some andouille in there, which is some good sausage. I have some ham in there and some roasted chicken in there too.
Yeah.
Really, really good stuff, man. I love it. But well, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of. I can't even talk, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. But if anybody wants to maybe follow me, they can follow me at Linquay Lucas, or on YouTube it's Linquay Lucas as well. So, you know.
I think I get what I'm supposed to do. Now, is it going from, all right, 12 o'clock, which is right here. 12
o'clock. You gotta go in the wall. You gotta go in the wall and see it. Go to the in the wall when it's supposed to.
Yeah, but it's telling me in numbers this time. 12 o'clock, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock would be. That doesn't. Well, that actually don't make sense because 5 o'clock wouldn't. That would be 6 o'clock. Oh my god. Let's see. 8 o'clock would be closer to here. I must have said that right. 15. What the fuck does this mean, dog? Really? Oh my god.
Go to GameFAQs, man. You gotta be like the Game and Gone and go to GameFAQs. Do what you gotta do, man.
This is unbelievable. Do you have the power cells yet? I think they they allowed me to push something in here to get these up and running. All right, I'm gonna just. Oh my god, I hate this fucking shit, man.
You need to take a break, kid. I can tell you need to take a break from this game.
It's like there's nothing in here. Like, do something. What the fuck? Data shows required settings for nearby house. 1200, 1500, 1800, 2100. Let me see. Let me pay attention to these. Let me see if there's like something these zeros are fucking doing that I'm not paying attention to.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna be out. Y'all take it easy, man.
All right.
Comment section been great. Thanks for having me on again, kid.
Anytime, bro. It's the worst fucking show. It's only 5 fucking minutes. Oh man, dog. Kiss move going. Wake up. I don't get this at all. Like there's nothing. There's not a clue of anything that tells you where shit's supposed to go. Put the numbers in order. How the fuck? 0. 0. 12. 5. 0. 12. 15. 18. 21. I don't get that. And from the what does well, where would that go? There's no numbers on these circles. What's up, the Big Kahuna? Where you been at? 12. What is 1200 though? What direction is 12 fucking hundred? It's a mess around with it. What's up there? Is that clue? I get you, motherfuckers. I think you're trying to tell me something. Maybe. No, they're both saying the same fucking thing. There's nothing different about those. Military time. All right, what does 12 o'clock mean? Did I do that? Because I put it 12, and what's 5? Fuck it. Google, help me convert military time. Fucking bullshit. I don't want no apps. Just tell me something that shows the time. 1200 and 0 are the same. So that's bottom or up. So they both end up. Said 15 o'clock is 3 o'clock. So is it 3 o'clock this way? Second. So what he said 1500 is 3 o'clock. All right, that would be here. Keep going. 2100 is 9 o'clock, which would be this one. I don't give a fuck if charges will be brought up on me. And what's 1800? Assuming that's 6 o'clock. Let's see. I don't get it. Unless I did it wrong. 12 is the same. 15 is 3. Maybe I have to switch these. Thank you, son of a bitch. Next time, tell time in American English.
Those clamps have the armor locked.
Niggas gotta do all that dumb shit.
Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
Okay. There we go. What else do you want me to do? Cooling. Is that it? Come on, man. Do something.
Just need to install these power cells. That should do it.
Again.
These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle.
Now, Nick. Gather power cells. What power cells? Where are they? Apparently they're not here. They're not in here, so where will they be? Oh, so I don't have all the power cells? I'm assuming I don't have all the power cells. In that case, the stream's over. I'm gonna have niggas go looking for that shit. Alright. Cool beans. Alright. All over the fucking map in different places. That's fucking crazy. What is up there is getting attacked. There we go. There we go. Found. Alright. What is that? Ancient Vassal. Am I supposed to get it from there? Alright. Alright, so guys, I'm out of here. It's been a nice stream. And thanks for tuning in and enjoying the conversation. If you missed the first part of the stream, which was, I don't know how long I've been going, within the first hour, I said if I had to rate this game, honestly, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it. My friend Lucas, he wasn't really feeling it like that. I beat the game yesterday. I'm just doing some side missions and whatnot. Just enjoying what some of the stuff, picking up some of the scraps that I didn't do. I'm a level 38 right now. I beat the game at like a level 36 or a level 35, but it is what it is. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks, shout out to Active Messiah. Let's Talk Games podcast. I might get that done sometime this week. We could return to that. As always, kids move. I am the best bot. Good day, guys. I'm out of here. Peace. How do I fucking stop? Stop the broadcast! How do I stop the broadcast? Do I like quit? I do not know how to stop the fucking broadcast. Stop broadcast. Where is stop broadcast? Why is that like not exist? Oh, there we go.